Folks, let's talk about what's really happening with Trump's latest energy play. The White House just dropped a bombshell executive order that's got the energy world buzzing, and I'm here to give you the straight dope on what it means for domestic producers and your wallet. Trump's new Protecting American Energy from State Overreach order is exactly what it sounds like, a direct shot at blue states that have been waging what amounts to financial warfare against traditional energy producers. The order gives Attorney General Pam Bondi 60 days to identify state and local laws that are burdening domestic energy development and might be unconstitutional or preempted by federal law. What's really in the crosshairs here? Those so-called climate Superfund laws popping up in Vermont, New York, and California that slap massive retroactive penalties on energy companies for the crime of producing the energy that powers our economy. We're talking billions in fines that ultimately come out of your pocket at the pump and on your utility bill. Let's be crystal clear about what these state laws really are. They're cash grabs dressed up in green packaging. New York's looking to extract $3 billion annually from producing starting in 2028. Vermont's blaming oil companies for floods that have been happening since the 20s. It's not about climate, it's about revenue. The practical impact: when states target out-of-state energy producers with these penalties, they're effectively taxing citizens in other states who had no vote in the matter. New York imports 85% of its energy needs, but wants to punish companies supplying it? That math doesn't add up. The good news is that the system's working. 22 state attorney generals have already filed suit against New York's Superfund law, arguing it violates multiple constitutional provisions, including the Commerce Clause and the ban on ex post facto laws. These cases are working through the courts, but Trump's order accelerates the federal response. This executive order isn't just about energy policy, it's about constitutional boundaries. States can regulate within their borders, but when they start reaching across state lines to penalize legal businesses' activities that weren't restricted when they occurred, they're overstepping. This reality is that the American energy independence requires regulatory certainty. Companies can't invest billions in infrastructure when the rules might change retroactively. This order doesn't prevent states from setting environmental standards. It prevents them from changing the rules after the game's been played. For producers, this signals that the federal government has your back against state-level overreach. For consumers, it means protection against hidden energy taxes disguised as climate policy. And for investors, it provides the stability needed to put capital to work developing domestic resources. The bottom line: energy policy should be about powering America affordably and reliably, not about scoring political points or filling state coffers through backdoor taxation. Trump's order recognizes the simple truth. I'm Mark Roach, FutureWise Energy, signing off.